All right, hello everyone. Week 4. Here we are for our upper body strength and core session. We're going to start you off today, nice and warm after completing that warm up, with a setting of your timer. We're going to be working off a timer set for 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We have 2 movements that we're going to be doing, and we are completing 3 rounds of these 2 movements. So starting off with this first one is a shoulder press variation. We're going to be working with a standing alternating shoulder press where we're completing 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, 5, 5, as many times as we can or as we have time for in that 60-second round. So we're going to be working with dumbbells, holding them in this neutral grip position, and they're essentially never going to move unless you're pressing 1, 2, this one stays, 3, 4, and then 5. This one stays now, and then we switch. 5 on this side. We want to make sure our body stays nice and strong, core strong. There's no moving or tilting of the hips. 1 minute. You'll be doing your thing there. Once that's done, we're going to put those down, okay? You have 30 seconds. It's going to be timing you for your rest, which you're going to need to take to get down on the floor for your Supermans with the pull-in, which is going to be the next 60 seconds. So for these ones, we're laying down on our tummies, arms are up, reaching above our head, legs down, hips down, feet down. All of it is down. Just the only thing is up is our arms, and we're going to be pulling in and squeezing our shoulder blades and doing this for 1 minute, which is going to challenge you because that's a lot longer than we normally do this one for. So you're going to feel lots of stuff happening in your back. Again, we are completing 3 sets of this total. So that once you're finished the Supermans, you'll have that 30 seconds of rest for you to get back up, back into your presses for your second and third set. Okay, so set your timer, pause, get the work done. I'll see you back here for part 2. All right, back on the timer for this second part here. Same time format, same rounds. You don't have to change anything. 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. 3 sets, 2 movements. Starting off with this first one, we have neutral grip rows. So we can hold our weights, use our TRX. We're going into a neutral grip position, following a normal tempo unless we want to make it a little bit more challenging, in which case we can hold and pause. We've had lots of practice with those eccentrics. We can choose either or both for that minute. Once that timer goes off, we're going to have 30 seconds. For the next minute, we're working with a T-hold raise. This one here, oh yes. Now, that's pretty brutal for a minute. So if you need to, you can incorporate straight up laterals like this. You can even do singles like this, or you can try to champ it and tough it out for that whole minute doing those T-hold raises. 30 seconds of rest, and then we will have 2 more rounds because, again, we were doing 3 sets total. All right, so pause, and I'll see you back here for the last part. Okay, welcome back for the last part of the strength. We have 2 movements, no timer involved. We are going to be starting off with a narrow to wide grip row. We're doing 8 reps total. We're only going to count 1 of those. So we're bent over, we're TRXing it, narrow, and then we go wide, that's 1. Narrow, and then wide, that's 2. Again, we're doing 8 reps total. Once we're finished that, we're going to pair this one with rotating curls. So all we're doing is curling up to 90 degrees, rotating our palms, palms face the hips, curling up, palms face the shoulders, as we go through our 12 to 15. We have a little range option there. So 12 to 15, back into those rows, 4 rounds for these 2. Okay, a little extra than the 3 that we had on the last 2. 4 sets, little to no rest in between, and then we have core work. So pause, and I'll see you back here for the core. All right, everyone, welcome back for the last and the final part of today's session, starting off with a alternating side plank. Now we're going to be in a full plank position. We want to make sure our arms are crossed over like this. Before we get down there, we can actually set our timer. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We're doing 4 sets. And there's essentially going to be 3 exercises or 3 different times because there are 2 movements, but one of them is a double-sided exercise. So we have our alternating side plank, And then we have our wood choppers. So we're going to go 40 seconds, 20 seconds of rest, 40 seconds on the chopper, 40 seconds on the other side. That would be one round. We are doing 4 sets total of that, okay? So when we're working with this alternating side plank, we have our crossed over arms. We're rotating our feet, opening up, rotating our feet as we go right and left. Doing this one again for 40 seconds total. Once we're finished that, we'll have 20 seconds to get up and ready. We can either use a dumbbell for this wood chopper, or we can use an anchored band. If we have a long band, we can anchor it under our bookshelf, our chair, something stable. That is, of course, where we'll be doing 40 seconds on each side. 4 sets total, and then you are going to be done. Of course, if you scroll down to the bottom of this page, you'll be able to find your stretch session that I would like you to complete, and then you are free to go until next day, tomorrow, where we have our leg session, last one of the week. Okay, get it done, and I will see you guys then.